Welcome back. I'm Sandy with Sandy's Organized Chaos, and this is Delilah. Can you say hello?
Hi.
And we are so happy to see every single one of you. So Delilah is joining me today because she came to me with a special request. She would like another new tumbler, and I decided why not have her on and kind of show you guys what she picked out and what she wants to do. Yeah, so she was just telling me, or we were just discussing, that the first tumbler I ever made for her was actually a JoJo Siwa tumbler. Yeah, I remember that. You were so into her. I mean, you still kind of are. Charlotte's here too. Charlotte, you want to say hi? two of the four are out here with me. But yeah, and then the second one I ever made for you, what was it, that leopard one? Yeah, but this one you picked out everything, so we're going to show everybody the stuff that you picked out, and then you're going to help me make it. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing I want to show you guys is my tumbler from last week. Now I went ahead and I was so excited. I went ahead and I actually finished it up, but I'm going to show you guys what I did. I added some highlights, added a little bit of gold here and there, but I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did to finish this one up. What do you think of that one?
It's super pretty.
Thank you. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I talked about doing a giveaway with it.
Yeah.
I know. Or I don't know, or keep it. And I signed the bottom. I remembered to sign the bottom. I always forget to sign the bottom. Gotta sign your artwork, right?
Yeah.
So when Delilah came to me, her favorite color is
Yellow.
So I went ahead and I already did up a yellow cup. This is just LOL with pina colada mixed in with it. Very, very pretty color.
When I look at that cup, it looks like Big Bird.
It does look like Big Bird. It does look like Big. It's very bright. It does look like him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But so she picked yellow. Okay, so you hold that.
Yellow.
Then she went through all my vinyls and oops, dropping stuff.
Sticker up there.
Then she went through all my vinyls and picked out some patterns she really liked. Now I know you guys know I do the sticky sheets. Where I get a bunch of sticky sheets every month from Mr. Nola's Glitter. I'm a part of that. And so this I bought on my own a while back, but this was part of last month's sticky sheet. So she picked out these two things.
Yeah, they look really cute.
Yeah. So this one's an actual vinyl. You can't see through it, but this one's the where you can see through it a little bit. So it's going to give, I think, the top of that yellow just a little bit of dimension. It's going to be cute, you know. Mixed with that, kind of reminds me of Trapper Keeper from when we were kids. You know, do you know what a Trapper Keeper is?
No.
Okay. Well, anyways, it reminds me of that with all the crazy colors and everything.
Yeah.
And I recently got in a bunch of stickers that I bought on Amazon, just a bunch of positive quote stickers like "You are great," you know, stuff like that. And I was thinking, or we were thinking, not just me. We were thinking that after we get all those applied,
We can put stickers on it.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, tell them what you want to do.
So
Yeah.
I want to put stickers on it and that cute little polar bear print and this little colorful thing.
Let me get it lined up. So it'll be like that.
Yep.
Charlotte's trying to join us. And then with the positive quote stickers. So, and that's why it reminds me of a Trapper Keeper. I know you don't know what that is, but it's like a folder that we would keep all our school stuff in. Yeah, and it had all these crazy designs on it, and we'd draw pictures on it and put stickers on it and stuff. So I think that's going to be really cute. I think you came up with a good idea. And I like how up here kind of has the hints of the yellow and all that stuff. But like I said, it's going to be transparent, so you know, it'll still pick up all the glitter underneath. So that's what we're doing today.
I can't see.
You can't see yourself, but they can hear you. They can hear you. She really wants to be a part of this. All right, so you hold on to your vinyls and your stickers. This is gonna be pretty easy. I already got this done pretty much. Okay, everybody don't need to see the craziness behind us. All right, thank you. Okay, anyways. All right, so we're gonna get this going before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to be out here when it gets too hot, right?
We can turn on the fan.
I know. Yeah, that's true. We can turn on the fan. But, oh, I almost dropped it. All right, so we have our tumbler, and we're ready to...
Wake, pray, slay all day.
Wake, prep, slay all day. Let's do this.
Yay.
All right, we're jumping right into it, guys. So I have my tumbler from last week, and all I'm going to do is just come through with a white marker and do some highlights right on the outside of my petals here. And then I'm going to take a gold marker and just do some highlights on the leaves as well. Pretty simple to finish this up. I'm so sorry, guys. The kids are so rowdy today. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, my goodness. So I kind of talked about, was it last week or the week before, about just feeling burnt out, not kind of losing my creativity. Sometimes I just get that way, and I think we all do. And I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about ways, things that I do to help with that when I do have that problem. And of course, I absolutely understand everybody's different. The things that I do to help me, to help inspire me, you know, to build that creativity, you know, it might not work for you, but if a couple things do, that's why I'm here. That's why I want to share it. Of course, the first thing that I do is watch tutorials. I watch other people's tutorials. And I know you guys always hear me say whether you take this design and duplicate it as is, or you take it and let it inspire you, that I completely stand by that. If anything, you know, even if you don't duplicate what I show you guys, even if you take inspiration from what I'm showing you guys, that's the whole purpose of having my channel. And I know that's the whole purpose of everybody else with the channels that they have, just to help give that inspiration to everybody whenever we're feeling that way of we just don't know what to do. You know, you're sitting staring at a blank tumbler and you're just like, now what, you know? All right, so I'm going to be wrapping this tumbler up, and I'm going to be moving on to Delilah's tumbler, and I'm also going to continue to be talking about ways that help inspire me and find creativity. Another thing that I like to do is I listen to music. Music really inspires me, just the beats or the lyrics, whatever it may be. And I listen to a lot of different genres of music, and not just one, you know, particular music. I listen to everything pretty much, new, old, everything in between. So, but music really gives me inspiration as well. Just something to kind of clear my mind, and I like to just let my mind go blank, and then pretty much from there I come up with a lot of ideas when I'm able to do that. Just sit and not think of anything else, and just, you know, try to think of different design concepts or color palettes or whatever it may be. And it's a good stress reliever as well, you know. So here I'm going to be wrapping those two vinyls. Well, Delilah's going to be helping me as well. I'm just getting them cut down to size, and then we're going to start rolling them on. Now, Delilah, I pretty much got everything lined up for her, and then she pretty much did the rest. So, you know, she did an amazing job. You guys will see, but she's just picking out which side of this particular vinyl she wants. And I remembered what that subscription box is. It's the Muse box. That's what it's called. And I'll make sure to put that into the description box down below for you guys if you want to check out Mr. Nola's Muse box. So we're going to go ahead and roll that, and then we'll continue back over to the other conversation that we had while you guys watched that. So speaking of subscriptions, I have the Muse box. That gives me, every time I get it, I'm like, wow, because it's themed pretty much every month, which is really nice. So you get all these same color palettes. It's really nice. And that's what I like to try to do with my Chaos box as well, is try to keep it kind of themed, but obviously something that can still be used throughout the year, you know, just new colors that might inspire for that particular season, but can still be used throughout the year. So having subscription boxes to stuff like that is extremely helpful as well. So I talked earlier about being able to clear your mind and just kind of be able to think. I mean, that's almost like another way of just kind of taking care of yourself as well, you know, giving yourself self-love, I guess, you know, just clearing your mind of all the stresses that you have going on, and just focus on you and, you know, and just let your mind go where it wants to go. That's another reason why I say the quote that I do, let your imagination take you there, because half the time that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just letting my imagination go and letting it come up with different ideas and concepts along the way and see where it takes me. But I talked about how I listen to music, but your way of doing this might be something different. It might be going for a walk. It might be reading a book. It might be just going and sitting at the park, and just listening to the birds. I mean, it could be anything, just a little bit of you time, just to be able to have that and be able to clear your mind. All right, so here our vinyls are applied and I'm letting Delilah pick out her stickers. So we had to go through every single one, okay? And she picked out the pile at the top there is the ones that she really liked, and then the other ones we just kind of put off to the side for another project, another day. But after she's done picking those out, she's gonna hand them over to me and we're gonna start layering them across the top of this tumbler. So another thing you could possibly even do is even take art classes. I honestly thought about that. I honestly thought about going back to college to take just a couple simple art classes, or just even trying to learn things like Procreate or something like that, Like I even thought about doing that myself just to kind of really help out. And, I do have a lot of ideas. I've said this to you guys before. I have so many ideas that sometimes it's hard to focus on one idea. And so half the time what I like to do is I carry around this notepad, and when I happen to have an idea, I'll hurry up and just do a sketch. It doesn't have to be a perfect sketch, just a little sketch. I've been doing this for years, and this is how I come up with a lot of my stuff. But I just do a sketch. And even if I don't use it at that moment, I actually flip back through my sketchbook and I might come back to it a year later and be like, wow, that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to give that a try, So don't be afraid to go to the $1.25 store and pick up a little notebook and just do that. You might wake up at 2 a.m. and have an idea, or you might be sitting at lunch and be like, oh yeah, and write something down. And like I said, even if you don't use it right away, just keep it as, an idea book to come back to later on. I also find tons of inspiration from other things like wallpaper. I get a lot of inspiration from wallpaper. I get inspiration from clothing, from jewelry, from nails. I know you guys have seen how other people talk about nails and stuff, but they are really pretty and they have cool designs. Pottery gives me really cool designs. I mean, inspiration is all around you, everywhere you look. And the great thing about art is it doesn't have to completely represent the thing that you've seen. It can just be a hint. The colors you've seen might inspire you. The shape of something might have inspired you. It could be anything, and that's exactly why I say let your imagination take you there. And I think I've said this in the past about owning a business, and it's the same thing with making art. You'll never know unless you try. You won't know if it's going to work unless you do it. And even if it does fail, so what? You're going to pick yourself back up. You're going to maybe try again with a different design, you'll know better next time. It doesn't matter. Just keep going. That's what the great thing about art is. It's so forgiving, It's one of the things that you can just keep going and it's like nothing ever happened. And sometimes our biggest mistakes become something much more than that. Sometimes that's when we find our art, is when we have big, huge mistakes. Okay, flipping back over the tumblers, we're adding our pinstriping, and I'm gonna do the stuff around the actual vinyl, and then Delilah's gonna come through and do the extra pinstriping on the outside of that. I told you guys the story about how I came up with the Bubbly Witch's Brew tumbler. I know I have, which was a complete mistake on my end. I was just practicing doing my drips, and I happened to use an epoxy that completely foamed up, like it needed to be in a pressure pot or something, and it completely foamed up on me, and I thought it was so amazing looking. So I went to Michael's, and I went through the bead section, and I found those flat back pearls, and that's how the Bubbly Witch's Brew was born, out of sheer accident. So like I said, even if something does fail, it doesn't matter, because something else might arise from it, or you might come up with a separate idea on it. And another way I like to find creativity, of course, is by just simply going to the craft store. I walk up and down every single aisle. I have the kids with me. It's a full-on circus, just like how my tutorial is today with with two of my kids in there. Just imagine all of us out together. We're loud, okay? But I'll walk up and down every single aisle at a craft store and just get inspiration. You know, you don't have to simply use glitter. You don't have to simply use the things that we show you. You can use pretty much anything to apply to a tumbler and encase inside of epoxy. It's pretty amazing. But no matter what inspires you, I know you got this. Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think you did so good. I really like how you designed that, and even your pinstriping. You did such a good job. I'm very proud of you. You want to show everybody your cup? Now, it's not done yet. I still have to put epoxy on it, and I think we're going to put a little bit more glitter over it, but we'll finish that up next Sunday together. But I think this is definitely yes, but I think this is definitely a great start to this tumbler. So go ahead and show everybody your cup. Here, bring it up closer so everybody can see it. There you go. So cute. I love it.
Polar bears. At the bottom, it has a sticker. I love it.
I love it too. You're gonna have to make me one. I love how that. Yeah. But
I can make you one.
So cute. But I'm thinking add just a little bit more glitter to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, I have to do the epoxy part. But I'll let you help pick out the extra glitters to go on top, right? And I have to make sure this is all going to stay stuck down. I think it's going to. I trimmed it back the best I could there. But yeah, even that pinstriping, pretty good. Yeah. It looks like a trapper keeper to me. That's what
Except you would have to color the
yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
I'm
glad you love it. Yeah, you made it. You should be proud of it, because I know I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
Good.
Yeah, I'm going to drink out of it every single day.
It's your summer cup, huh?
Yeah.
It's a very happy cup.
Yeah.
Well, I had a lot of fun doing this with you today. We need to do this more often. It's nice to just kind of do fun stuff.
Yeah.
Did you want to tell everybody bye before you go? Yeah. Okay, come tell everybody bye.
Come on, Charlie.
No, come here. You can sit on my lap. Ooh, careful. All right, turn around. All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for us for today. We'll make sure Delilah's going to come back and she'll show off her cup once it's fully done. Yeah. Next Sunday.
I have to do more.
I know. I see. That's what happened to me. I started doing tumblers, and here I am 4 years later, still addicted to doing it. I think I did like so many when I first found out about doing
like
it.
1,000.
I've done thousands of tumblers, yes. All right, but I think that's going to do it for us for today. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing rest of your week, and we will see you guys next time.